Do you like bacon or gummy bears or perhaps even football? Believe it or not, all of these products come from pigs. Now, sometimes as a society, we expect pigs to have a good life. A good life also includes a good death. Now, sometimes pigs may become sick or injured, and we call those animals compromised. When an animal becomes compromised, we need to euthanize that animal. Now, euthanasia refers to a good death, and again, that's a death without pain or suffering. This is challenging because the people who are responsible for taking care of the animals and making sure they live a good life are also the ones responsible for euthanizing any compromised animals. This is something that's emotionally taxing. Now, imagine how much more difficult that would be if a euthanasia attempt failed and the animal then suffered some more. Earlier research out of Iowa State University has demonstrated that very large and mature pigs are difficult to euthanize with a captive bolt. A captive bolt is a tool that's commonly used for the euthanasia of food animal species, including pigs. This work specifically demonstrated that the frontal location, which is currently recommended and commonly used, decreases in effectiveness as pigs mature. This is due to increased soft and bone tissues at the site of application, ultimately decreasing the likelihood of an effective euthanasia. Now, from this work, we know that an alternative location is needed for the captive bolt euthanasia of these mature pigs. My research focuses on finding the most consistent and effective location for the captive bolt euthanasia of mature pigs using cadaver heads as a model. So we know that caretakers don't like to euthanize pigs, but it's necessary and something that cannot and should not be avoided altogether. This is something that's difficult to grapple with, but knowing that there's the opportunity to decrease the pain and distress that the animals experience, as well as decrease the likelihood of a failed euthanasia, makes it a little bit easier to grapple with. To put this into current context, it's estimated that approximately 2 million pigs need to be depopulated as a result of the conditions by COVID-19. This will have a substantial toll on animal welfare and worker mental health. But hopefully our work can aid in improving the caretaker mental health and decreasing pig suffering as a result of both COVID-related depopulations and euthanasia of mature pigs in general.
Are there any questions from the judges?
Hi, Carly. Does this have applications beyond pigs? Can you apply what you've learned to other types of animals?
Yes, so captive bolt is commonly used for the euthanasia of other species, specifically cows, goats, and sheep, but it's also used in pre-slaughter stunning. So what we find based on the methods to evaluate other locations can be applied to other species as well.
Thank you.